Is NVIDIA stock still a buy after its explosive AI-driven run? In this video, we'll do a full technical analysis of NVIDIA, the key support areas, and price targets for 2025. Whether you're a seasoned investor or a swing trader, this breakdown gives you what you need to know before hitting the buy button. So without further ado, let's get started. Before we dive in, please feel free to subscribe to the Uplift Markets newsletter, where we provide personal AI insights and AI-powered trade setups straight to your inbox. Now, NVIDIA has been the face of the AI rally, but with the stock up 200% in the past year and approaching all-time highs, is now the time to buy? Well, we'll do a full analysis right now. So looking at NVIDIA and some of the fundamentals overview, as you can see on the Uplift Markets newsletter, we give an overall analysis. We're fully bullish on this name as we believe that this is the leader in AI and is overall the next step in advancing the AI overall. Some of the analysis here is that NVIDIA is a key leader in AI hardware, obviously driven by increased demand. We've seen the revenue increases year over year. Compare that to AMD, right? There's nothing compared to NVIDIA so far. Obviously, AMD will eventually catch up to the market share, but with future price targets from analysts and Loop Capital increasing NVIDIA's possible valuation to $6 billion by 2028, this looks like a really bullish name and more upside ahead. The competition as well and supply chain issues pose a potential risk, but with the further administration and the overall regulations, we believe that the company will surpass and still be on the run. Now, we always want to consider the risk and the risk management, and that's why we're going to be looking at a day trade here and overall daily chart of NVIDIA here. So as you guys can see, I'm on a daily, and NVIDIA has been nothing but increasing. And what we can see here is that we had a nice uptrend. We obviously declined due to the fact of the April, tariff talks and, that type of concern. But we found that bounce, right? We're finally above the key areas of the 50 MA, and we've been doing that so far. We've now, on the close today, have achieved all-time highs. This is really bullish, and we have a price target on NVIDIA towards $196. You may be asking, how do you get this price target and why are you looking so bullish on this thing technically? Well, it's because the fundamentals are adding up technically. As we can see, if we plot a swing high anchored VWAP from this high, basically from where the sellers came in, they started to lose money. They started to cover the position. So the long entry was here at 122. Now you may be asking yourself, okay, I missed this move, right? So how can I add into the position? Well, we simply add an anchored VWAP from this break. Basically, we measure the average buyer's entry price since the stock went above the 50 MA, right? So we do that, and we've seen that we come here and put this as green so you guys can see that it's a buyer's, right? We trend up, we pull back, we found buyers, we bid up. Every time we pull back, we found buyers here and here. And now we're seeing that propulsion and now that movement towards the upside, right? So honestly, on NVIDIA, I'm looking really bullish. If there was any type of pullback, we'd be looking long at the $140 area, which is right here. And in this area, if the stock pulls back, that would be the best entry to get in, right? To initiate and join the overall momentum trade towards the upside. Now, the price targets that I have for NVIDIA are going to be the following. So using the Fibonacci retracement and measuring the extension of this pullback pretty much, because on the longer term trend, we're still on a long term, right? On the weekly, this has been an uptrend, right? So why should we say that we're declining, right? This was just a simple pullback if you look at it on the grand scheme of things. So using Fibonacci retracements and measuring that percentage of the move, we get from this high to the low right there. And that's where we get the price targets. So the first price target is around 190, and firmly NVIDIA with a potential $6 trillion valuation over the next coming years by 2028, according to analysts and obviously the fundamentals. NVIDIA has the potential to go to $250 by 2028. We are firmly bullish, like I said, on this name, and there's nothing but an increase to the upside. It's fully looking like a long trade. But if you want to get at a cheaper price, and it's also matching this Fibonacci area of 0.786, it's becoming a very important confluence zone if the stock does seem to pull back after the earnings and try to find some demand here at lower prices. So this area here, and the reason as to why, like I said, is because it's matching the anchored VWAP from this break, right? So buyers have found a support level there. It would be at the 50 MA and also confluence with this Fibonacci retracement level of 0.786. So 3 levels are there, right? So 3 levels at a confluence to that overall area of 137, 140. That would be the perfect entry, right? At a discount for NVIDIA. So like I said, I'm really bullish on this name, and the chart is looking nothing but bullish with price targets, like I said, towards 190 and overall $250 based on analyst targets. And we know the potential valuation that NVIDIA can reach $6 trillion by 2028. So, like I said, if you liked the video, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. And if you like the AI-powered trade setups, subscribe to the Uplift Markets newsletter. Apart from that, we wish you the best luck and always stay uplifted and don't let the markets whip you guys out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.